You got canceled for saying that you like sectionals more than sofas.
What the Are you serious? Why?
But also, agreed. A sectional is fantastic.
And this is
What's wrong with y'all?
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Tea Time.
Tea time!
Tea Time.
tea time.
Today on the podcast, we have a guest who I am very happy to say that we can really call a friend.
Yeah.
She is bold, beautiful, outspoken. She eats and ate on a regular basis. We're doing this. Oh, it is Fannita. It is Fannita.
Yes! I'm back!
She's back, bitches.
I'm back and you're
She's
back.
We're
I'm so happy to be back.
I'm
so
so
happy
happy
to
you're
see
back.
you.
How you been?
I've been really good, actually. I've been traveling a lot. I just been minding my business, laying low,
Yes.
trying to stay hidden in the shadows.
Oh my
Good
gosh.
luck.
But I've been really good. Been working on my mental health. You've been just really focusing on me, honestly. And touching grass is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes,
know.
yes.
Sometimes we have to touch grass.
Where you been
we
traveling to?
remember.
Yeah, I just got back from Mexico last week. I went to Miami. I went to New York. I went to London in March. I want to go to Brazil for New Year's.
Ooh.
I think that'd be fun.
We're
But
going to Mexico in December.
Oh,
Where did you go? Tell us about your
I went
experience.
to Cancun. It was my first time in Cancun. I went to Tulum. It's very similar to Tulum, but
How was your stomach?
it was fine. I don't drink the water. Period.
Okay, so you didn't have.
I don't take a sip of it.
So I was talking to a friend because, as Raven just said, we're going in December, and she was like, every time I go, no matter what I do, don't eat the water. I mean, don't have the water. Have the water? She's like, I have diarrhea, and I was like, ugh.
I'm not gonna lie. Anytime I go out the country, I feel like the food is a lot more fresh. It doesn't hurt my stomach at all. I eat like shit.
Really?
Yeah, I had pizza, burgers, wings, tacos. I was eating everything.
In Mexico?
Yeah.
I think there's
Damn,
this
girl.
stigma that's kind of
Get it?
I think there's this stigma of Mexico that's kind of rolled over to the 2000s that might not be as strong as it was in the
Right.
early 90s, late 80s, where the food is not there. There are Michelin stars. There are
Yeah,
people
yeah.
out there
The
in
food was
Mexico.
good.
The food is delicious
The
in
food is
Mexico.
great. And it's
For sure.
when I go to France, I went to I ate a whole bunch of croissants, I ate a whole bunch of pastries. I'm not getting bloated. My stomach doesn't feel weird. My skin doesn't feel weird. And that's how I know the food that they're implanting in the black community is trying to kill us.
It's not just the black community, girl. It's
It's-
all the
it's
communities.
all the- for
they
real.
claim
Everybody.
Tyrone is real.
Period. Period.
Did you also walk a ton though?
Yeah, I did.
Because that's something that I was listening to somebody talk about that when they were like, I go to Europe and I never gain weight. And I'm like, but the thing that you also have to realize is you are in a city that
It's walkable.
is walkable. And
Right.
here it's we just eat and then we sit, eat and sit. But in Europe, you have a bowl of pasta, you eat bread, and then you walk for 2 hours.
They
Right.
built
Do-
the city for walking. We didn't
Right.
build our
Yeah.
cities for
Yeah.
It's the neighborhood I live in is not walkable. I'd be scared.
Right, me too.
Right.
But the carbs are needed to then fuel you to walk the city to then get back to wherever you need to be.
Okay, so Brazil for New Year's.
Year's.
Why Brazil?
I don't know. I've been traveling a lot and all the boys been on my body, if I must say. And so
Oh.
I think me and Brazilian men,
Yeah, they
that
love you.
would be it would be one of the greatest experiences of my life. I think I'd be on the back of a motorcycle going to beach rides, sunrises. I think Brazil just needs me right now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I've been going, I've been going on a date everywhere I've been.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
How you
Period.
find them?
Yeah,
On what? How you
Tinder?
find
You
them?
go on apps?
No, I just be in person. You know,
You're
I
not
don't spit in
scared
game.
about that?
No.
Wow.
You just
I just feel like Viva La, you know what I'm saying? Live Mas.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
Viva
really,
Las Vegas.
I feel like it's hard to, I don't know how to say this, but I feel like it's hard to kill me because all my friends have my location.
How old are you? How old are you?
26.
Yeah, that feels right for your age. Now, when
Yeah.
you get
She's
to
really
30,
invincible. She's
when you
like,
get to 30, you'll be like,
unkillable.
oh shit.
It's I share my location. Anytime I go on, I send his first last name. So it's if you
Okay,
kill me,
you're taking care of
you're,
yourself.
you're going to prison. You're not gonna get away with it.
And you're also staying in public places. Probably.
Right, exactly.
You're not yeah. let
Well,
me get
one
into
time
the
I did go on a
backseat
beach. I went on a beach date and it was at night. But it was fine. It was just the two of us. But it would be hard to kill me on the beach because there were other people there, so I could have screamed. And
That's
stuff.
what yeah.
I want to get into these love of the rap girlies. You love Cardi B, you love Meg Thee Stallion. Tell me why, and tell
Such a
me,
super fan.
yeah, tell me what that love is.
I've loved Megan Thee Stallion since I was a sophomore in college. Megan has just always made me feel empowered. She's always made me feel like the baddest bitch. She just is so inspiring. And then also I don't know if y'all watched her documentary or not. It's really
Oh
beautiful.
yeah, my
She's
friend
the director
directed
of
it.
Okay, period. So if you've seen her documentary, I feel like me and Megan have like parallel lives, especially like with our moms both passing away. Like, you know, the media treating us differently. But something about her, like, she's never let, and she's had it on a way worse scale than me. Like, it was years of harassment for Megan. Like, I remember if you were a hottie in 2017, 2018, it was rough, man. Yeah. And she's never let it tear her down, and like she has a true underdog story. Like now she gets booked by all the brands. I love her music. I love that she puts out music that she likes. She doesn't put out music for the sales or the viewership or whatever. She puts out music that she thinks is good. And like even if Megan's songs don't go number one, I love all of Megan's music. I love her music. Same thing with Cardi. I've been listening to Cardi since she came into the rap game 2015, 2016, and same thing with Cardi. I think Cardi is gorgeous. She's always been authentically herself. Yeah. She's never let anybody change her. And you know how insane of an artist you have to be.
Except all her surgeons.
Right. But I mean, like...
Damn.
Anyways.
She let some people change her. I'm just saying it.
Okay, personality-wise, you know what I'm saying?
I know. I was just...
Like, I got a bag and fix my teeth. I felt that because I got a bag and fix my teeth.
Exactly.
And I got new titties, so I can't even, you know what I'm saying? Cardi, I'm with you, so stop.
I am not hating on it. I am loving it. Yeah. I'm just saying. That was an opportunity for me to make a white woman with a dry sense of humor joke.
And they're going to be like, that fucking bitch.
Yeah, they are. Every time.
Cardi.
Say it. We love Cardi. We love Cardi. But no, like, I just think they're so beautiful and so talented, and like they just keep inspiring me to keep going because, you know, life obviously gets hard, especially in the industry, and to see them like still flourish and still be able to like smile and put out work that they're proud of, they're my girls for life.
And you went on stage with Cardi.
I did.
What did you do on stage?
So there was this festival called Revolve Fest, and for some reason they wouldn't let me
Coachella.
on. Yes. Yeah. They wouldn't let me on the list. Don't know why. I've been there the last 2 years, but you know, saying we moved because I have connections in higher places.
That part.
My friend was DJing. Shout out to DJ Honeybee. Shout out to Bianca. She was DJing Cardi set. DJ. And like I was calling everybody in my phone because I wanted to see Cardi. I love Cardi. Like Cardi, Megan, my favorite rap girls. Like love them down, and I'm so excited for her to release her album. But like I was calling everybody in my phone. Like anybody got a +1 to Revolve? Anybody, please. I just wanted to get in. Like I didn't even like plan on getting on stage. And then my friend Bianca, I called her and I was like, do you have a +1? And she was like, no, but we might be bringing girls on stage for Cardi B, so just hold tight. And so then she talked with Cardi's team, and then she was like, hey, we're bringing girls on stage, so you're going to come with me. So, like, I was able to go in with Bianca, was VIP, got, like, the VIP plus, like, wristband, and then we all went on stage with Cardi. She called me beautiful.
Yes, because you are.
And she was throwing that big, old, fat butt on me, and, like, I don't care what y'all say, Cardi butt was mass off. Like, Cardi butt was, I was grabbing on it, no shade. Like, Cardi's butt is mass off. That shit feel mass off. Shout out to Stephon Diggs. I know he's having a time. But Cardi was super nice. She was super sweet. She's very short. She's super small.
Super small.
I was like towering over her because I'm like 5'8" and I was wearing like thick ass boots.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just up there turning up my girl and watching her twerk, and it was amazing.
I love Cardi.
I love Cardi too.
Have you met Meg?
Okay, so in 2023. In like October, I went to a White Fox event and Megan Thee Stallion was performing. And I was like this close to the stage, right? And I don't even know if Megan will ever remember this, but I just waited for the opportunity to meet her so I can tell her. But I was hyping her up while she was on stage. Like we were talking to each other while she was on stage. And at one point she goes, oh girl, what's your name? You've been hyping me up this whole time. And I was like, Fannita. And she's like, fine ass Fannita, and I need her, and I want to take her with me. And she said it on stage. Like I remember posting that on TikTok, and I was like, Megan, and so people like will call me fine ass Fannita sometimes, and that's like a nod to Megan calling me fine ass Fannita, and that's why nobody will ever like Cardi and Megan have both called me gorgeous and beautiful and funny and fine. Like nobody can ever really tell me nothing. No,
That is all the validation you ever need.
Like Megan saying that, but like I've never been able to like hug her and grab her, but I've seen her perform like 3 or 4 times, but I've never been able to like talk to her like face to face.
But you'd want to.
Yes.
See, it's interesting because I feel like there are some people kind of like me, like when it comes to J-Lo, right? So
you love J-Lo.
I do. I love J-Lo. I think she's so beautiful. I have seen everything that she's done. I've listened to all of her music. I'm not like as diehard as you are.
That would be alarming if you were.
Right. And especially now with what's going on as she's singing all these songs a cappella thinking that she's a Beyonce, and I'm like, girl, stop.
Right.
But I don't want to meet her because I don't want
your image to be tainted. That's because you know she's secretly a bad person. Oh. If you knew that J-Lo was a good person, you'd want to meet her. You know secretly she'd be. Secretly she's mean. That's why I want to meet Megan because I know Megan's a sweetheart. Like I have no. There's nothing in my heart that'd be like I think Megan would be mean. Like I think Megan would be so nice, and the reason you don't want to meet J-Lo is because you know she wouldn't be nice.
Girl, I think you're right. I think she
wouldn't be nice.
Yeah. I think she'd be nice to me because she has to be nice to me.
Exactly.
And if I ever,
your wife is famous, but if you were just a regular girl off the street,
no, she'd probably be like, "Move, bitch, get out of the way."
Speaking of fame and speaking of people that are not nice, the industry does that to you.
right?
The industry slowly wears you down.
Yep.
Whether it's because you want to always top yourself in creativity, whether because they are not giving you the bag that you think you deserve.
Yeah. I usually have a good transition into the pot. I don't now since this whole thing.
Let's smoke some pot.
Fannita, put your gorgeous hand in that pot
Okay, period.
and tell us what we're talking about today.
Oh, wow.
Something we all know and love.
Cancel culture.
Something all three of us are very familiar with.
You have been in this industry for how long now?
Like 5 years, 4 or 5 years.
What has been the most challenging
Part of
not part. I want to say what's been the most challenging thing that the industry has placed in your path that you overcame and can be like, I'm better for it.
your biggest industry hurdle.
Well, I definitely like Fannita getting. And that's what I call it. I call it Fannita getting.
Hilarious.
Like, I don't know, getting canceled for being yourself, I think is like the juxtaposition that I have. Like, it's me. Like, people don't like me because I'm myself. Yeah. And I'm never, like, whether you, like, don't like the way that I say things or don't like the tone of how I say things, I've never, like, attacked, like, a group of people. I've never said any slurs. You can't dig up any tweets about me, like, saying anything bad. Like,
this is what I say all the time, Fannita. That's crazy.
Like, you can't, I never got canceled for something fun. Like,
not fun.
Like, I've never, like,
or something that you can justify in your brain and go,
right.
I get it. And this is what I say. I say, like, if people were hating on me because they went back into the archives and they found that I was, like, tweeting racial slurs or using, like, we see people get canceled for it, then I'm like, you're right. I did something wrong. I'm going to grow up. My apologies. I was a shitty person then.
Right.
But you're hating me for sitting here on my own podcast.
Right. And also, like, for me, it's like, you know, when you, like, are on social media and you build a community, when I was going crazy, like, I was literally just, like, venting. And, like, I wasn't, like, on any drugs or whatever. I was just mad as fuck. Like, I was just mad, and nobody's ever seen me that mad before. And the internet will drive you crazy. And I feel like if it hadn't been for, like, the last thing that happened and, like, me being able to realize, like, okay, everyone has access to the internet, right? And when we were in high school, they would separate us by intelligence level. And the dumb people and the smart people, we did not mix.
I'm wild.
On the internet, everybody got a phone. Yeah. So the dumb people have dumb followers, and they're all like, hoorah! And the smart people have smart followers, they're all like, hoorah! And we clash.
Yeah.
And also, people who are miserable have access to the internet, right? People who are going through maybe a divorce or a breakup, or they're in an abusive family, or, you know, whatever. And so somebody like me that lives authentically as himself and has so much confidence, a lot of people don't like that. Yeah. And, like, as a confident black woman, a lot of people really hate that. Mm-hmm. And they don't want black women to ever stand up for themselves. Like, I'm supposed to be a punching bag. I'm supposed to let everybody do and say whatever they want to say about me, and I'm supposed to, like, let it happen. Like, oh, my God, Raven, when you were on my podcast, that was a transcending moment. And if you've ever watched anything I've ever said or done or whatever, everybody always asks me what is my favorite podcast I've ever filmed. I always say you and Miranda.
Oh, we love you too.
No, genuinely. And
really?
Yes, girl. That was. If you watch all of my podcasts, like, that's when I was, like, truly myself, because I felt like so.
It was really
safe
fun.
And comfortable with y'all, and for it to get tainted in the way that it did, like, that really broke my heart. And that's when I realized, like, oh, I can't, like, please everybody, and I can't do everything the right way, because it's like no matter how much success I reach, I'm getting pulled back down. And, like, the internet was making me mean. Like, when I started going off on everybody, it's because I have grown up very hard, and I've always had to be somebody that defends myself. Mm-hmm. Like, and on the internet, I think, you know, I wouldn't say anything for a long time. And, like, even when I defended y'all, they were mad at me for defending you. Like,
I know, and that was so.
And I didn't care. I would do it all over again. Like, but I've always had to be a person to defend myself when my back is against the wall. And, like, everybody can say whatever they want to say about me. They can call me everything but a child of God, dark, nappy-headed. She has loose skin. She has X, Y, and Z. And it's like, wait, first, I thought y'all were holding me accountable for the things I said, not about my appearance.
Right,
but anyways, moving on. But it's like everybody can say something. It's like, oh, I'll poke y'all back. Y'all didn't like it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you become a figure of the community.
And that sucks.
How have you changed?
Therapy. I've learned to.
I love therapy.
No, same. Therapy's beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, more people need to go to therapy.
Everyone
But
should go to therapy.
I really have had to learn that there is nothing in my power that I could do to get every single person to like me.
No. No.
And something that I've learned with the opportunities I've been given post Fannita getting is that I don't need everybody to like me. I just need a couple people to like me. And a couple people in very high places do.
No, that is such a... See, this is interesting because I've always said I don't expect everyone to like me. And I don't like everyone. That is not a realistic way to live in this world. But what should be normal or realistic is the ability to respect other people.
Yes.
And also, when you look at the human body, there's a reason why thoughts in our brain have to compute and travel and then exit our mouths.
Right.
There is a moment of pause that is supposed to be there that I feel like right now people have forgotten. There's a reason why we don't have...
The internet is getting evil.
Yeah, there's a reason why we don't have screens that have prompted words that run across, showing every thought in our head.
Right.
And that's the thing, too, about the internet. People look at something and their initial reaction is, let's say they see Raven and I together, and they're like, ew, I hate that couple. They don't pause and just go, moving on. They go, I'm just going to go, ew, I hate that couple, and send it.
And then what be gagging me is that we supposed to be the crazy ones.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like you people will make an hour-long video talking about me and you've never met me.
Yeah.
And I'm psychotic. I'm going crazy. I'm mentally ill.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm the villain. I have never once seen anything on the internet and been like, I have to comment on this.
Right.
And it's not a positive thought. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's mean. Everybody thinks things, but I have enough wherewithal to know, I don't need to say nothing. Yeah. And also, especially if all the comments are hating on this person, what is one more comment gonna, they already get it. You know what I'm saying? Why am I jumping in on this unless I'm a hater or, that's just the weirdest part about me. Because during Fannita Getting, you would have thought I literally beheaded a baby on camera. You would have thought I did something crazy. You would have thought I did something, wicked. I just said things that people didn't like.
Yeah.
And at first, before, obviously when you're going through it, I was thinking, damn, I am a bitch. I am all these mean things. And I'm like, wait a minute.
No, I'm
what
not.
did I really say? I said that Kamala Harris is black and a woman and America's racist and misogynistic. I think that's a fact.
Yeah.
But they flipped that into Fannita hates black women. She wants Trump to win. That's a new sentence. that is a new sentence.
As someone who's been through that and someone who has said things on a live forum and got beat down for it, I learned too how important it is to
have a diary.
Right. Keep things to yourself.
Yeah. Right.
Speak in circles that understand, because when you don't have an editor, when you are, the worst sentence I ever heard was somebody had a mic in front of me and camera in front of me. This is a safe space. No, bitch, it's not.
It's not a safe space.
It's not a safe space. It's a safe space for you to get clicks on what I say.
Right. Yeah. And then when the block gets fucking hot, everybody disappears. But I learned that on The View, and I didn't know it as much as I knew it on The View, but growing up in the industry, my version of this was the National Enquirer. Mm-hmm. It was more, tabloidish, so I knew how to get away from it. Right.
I knew that, my growing up in this industry was all publicity is good publicity, but it didn't fuck with your mental health like it does now, because
and
it's
also
so
back then
current.
Being a villain, being the Paris Hiltons of the world or the Kim Kardashian, being a mean girl or stuck up or whatever, that's what propelled you into fame.
Exactly.
Everybody used to like it when everybody was mean and skinny and smoking cigarettes.
Exactly.
And it's different now. And what really pisses me off, and this is something that pisses me off, is that everyone is soft. I can spill this water on Miranda's pants, and then Miranda will get on and make a video so today when I was talking to Fannita, she spilled water on me.
I never would do that.
I know, but
that's the generation now. That's the culture.
I went to McDonald's today and they didn't give me my small fry. I want this person fired. Or I went to this place and they had an attitude. God forbid somebody has a bad day.
But
y'all want justice for shit that doesn't need justice.
Yeah.
The conversation, and I think we really do have to be careful now, is this person abused me or this person ruined my mental health, and then you tell the story and it's sweetheart, that's not an abusive situation. Right. It could have felt that way at the time, but this is nothing that you now have to put push somebody underneath the rug and ruin their career for. I think there's been many a times of that, and I think that it's not in check. Listen, there are people that abuse. There
Right,
are
of
people,
course.
and you should never compare your situation to somebody else's, but I think we do need to grow our vocabulary.
I agree, and I also feel like we need to start using words for their definitions.
Correct.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of words are misused, and a lot of people just like word vomit and regurgitate things that they hear on the internet.
On TikTok.
And I just feel like nobody, like everybody, being canceled back in the day used to mean something. Like you said the N word, you said the F slur, you was getting packed up out of here. Now it's the reverse.
Yeah.
Like people are saying the N word, are like doing slurs and motionings and hand signals, and nothing's happening. But people that just have differing opinions. Like,
Or someone that's saying, hey, can you get off my lawn? You're verbally
Yeah.
abusing me. Calm down. Get off my lawn.
like nobody ever called me mean before last summer. Like that's something, and it used to make me mad. But obviously, people that know me know that I'm not mean. Obviously, but like it used to bother me because I'm like, how am I not mean?
People are so threatened by confidence, by people who are outspoken, people who speak the truth, because so many people are taught that they can't, and so many people are repressed and stifled, and then they
Right.
judge, and then they lash out, and it's fear-based, and it's hateful, and it's
Right.
anger, but it all comes from a place of lack of intelligence and unawareness.
Right.
And what blows my mind is how people don't seem to have the ability to think outside of what they're being shown. If it's on TikTok, that means
the
it's a
internet
fact.
is full of fucking sheep.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it said. What they're gonna do is go in the comments. Whatever the top comment is, I'm following the leader.
Yeah.
So if the top comment is, "Oh my God, you look so gorgeous," everybody's, "Oh my God, you look so gorgeous," because they don't want to seem like a fucking hating ass bitch. They always gotta wait until a hate train start to say how they really fucking feel.
Okay, so here are a few things that I know that you've been canceled for.
Okay, let's hear it.
Making Carrington uncomfortable in collab videos.
Okay, so that was a video. Okay, can we scoot closer?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just use your phone as an example.
Okay.
So, let's say we're in a car, we're sitting right beside each other. I did this. I'm recording. There's a probably sound. I did, and he like leaned away a little bit. They said I was a sexual harasser and I sexually assaulted him.
Whoa. Okay, yeah, people are insane.
After, mind you, this is after he was on a hour-long podcast with me, and we were on a way to like get sushi together. In the video, we had like a whole day together. We got sushi, we hung out, we got ice cream. It was a vibe. And then everybody said that I sexually harassed him and made him uncomfortable. And then another thing too, people just start lying. There was like, yeah, he filed a police report against her. Like, where do you guys
I
get
know
this
people
fucking
just
information?
pull things out of their.
But that's
whole-
that's legitimately, like, I'm sure Laura can find the video, but that's legitimately what happened. I was recording, wanted to fake, and then what was funny, and Laura, I need you to do to get this. He had made videos like that with other girls, and nobody ever said anything to him about it. Nobody ever said anything to him. But they called me like a sexual harasser, and they said I sexually assaulted him.
Again,
That's
using
wild.
words
Yeah.
outside of their scope because you learned it. I'm going to say this now. My question to both of you is cancel culture. What are they actually expecting?
No, I think they expect us to kill ourselves. I think that's
Like,
what they
what are you,
actually
when you
want.
say I'm canceled, what do you actually expect me to do? Leave the world like you, or leave my job, or leave your...
They expect you to get pied in the face and evicted from your apartment, and you end up homeless, and like that's why that's what everybody's like, Fannita, you fell off. I still don't work a 9 to 5. I still live in my luxury apartment. I go to Pilates every day and kick my feet up. If that's falling off, then and I have the peace of mind because I don't fuck with y'all. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I don't have to be in the mix with y'all no more because I've made it far enough where I can just take breaks when I need it, and I don't have to be so heavily involved. But if that's falling off, I'll fall off a million more times.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think that people really give it that much thought. I think that people love to like throw stones and just express
100%.
hate.
Right.
And then I think that if what they're saying is correct, like for us, for example, babes, so many people are like, Raven, leave her. You got to leave her. Orlando Brown comes out. He's like, leave that girl. Everyone is then on this train, right? So
And it's like Orlando Brown is is y'all spokesperson? All right. Man.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, y'all don't even care anymore. Like,
That's
y'all
the head of the
just,
snake right
That's
there.
what I'm
Right.
saying. No one is actually really looking at this with a sane perspective. I think what those people are doing is just fueling that fire until they get a day where maybe
Raven comes out, I divorced her.
and then they can say, "See, we were right," and save Raven and get Raven a girlfriend that like understands her, and they'll just that's it. Like,
And
that's,
also, like, this is no shade to you, Raven, but let's be serious. Raven's weird. They're a perfect match.
Period.
Like
Period.
Raven is weird. Like,
that's the thing too. People think they know her and they don't.
They
If people
don't.
really knew her, they would understand us.
yes.
But
And
they
I
don't.
think when I
Y'all
got to,
don't
like,
know her.
I think when I like got to hang out with y'all, 'cause I remember we like went to dinner and like you know what I'm saying, I came to y'all's house. Like, if y'all really understood Raven and how much she hates a lot, like y'all would like if Raven hated Miranda, they would not be together. Like if
Yes,
like
correct.
Raven hates everybody.
This is very true.
Like and so like but if you were around them and you actually just like genuinely see how well they compliment each other, which is why I got in front of you. I was like, Miranda, get behind me.
Yeah.
Like
You were amazing. Oh my
Like
God,
Miranda, get back. Like get behind me. Cause like again, I said this in a video too. But like I grew up in an all white school. Right? I grew up around white people. I'm from Alabama. I'm from the dirty South. I'm born and raised in Alabama. So I've grown up around a lot of white people. Like my best friend is a white girl and she has like a dry sense of humor. So I feel like sometimes with Miranda and the things that she says, because maybe if you're not around like white people that are dry, it comes out literal and it's like Miranda just be joking. Like
Joking
she
the
just
whole
be,
time?
She is so
all the
funny and like I think you're hilarious. I think you're
Thank
one of the
you.
funniest people I met. But like
Aw.
you're just dry.
I grew up in
Yeah.
a white neighborhood. I went to school with white people. There were 3 black people in my
Right.
and all 3 of them I was one of included. So like me marrying this type of woman is just my like that's just who I grew up with.
And like the thing is, if Miranda was actually a racist or whatever the fuck you guys would say about her, I would have been clocked her. Like, I would have been, you know what I'm saying? Y'all seen what happened when that boy made a joke about me being black? Like, I would have been on Miranda ass like
Yeah.
white on rice. Like, I would not have
I
let her
feel like
slide.
I'm like more
Dare I, she said her celebrity crush was what? Who'd you say? Tyrese Gibson?
Oh
Yeah,
my
like-
god,
like,
hilarious.
No, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like what people don't understand about me is that I kind of hate white people.
Right. As
Like, I mean, I don't want to say that because I don't like saying that I hate
Right, right.
anybody, but I feel like white people are
You see what we see in white people. Just
white
say
people
that.
are super boring. And like even we were watching a movie the other night, and I
Oh,
was
this
like,
funny.
Where's this
Why-
going?
No, she said,
no,
where are all the black
I was
people?
like, I was
Oh.
like, what? No, I said, why are there no black people in this? All I've seen is white people, and then I literally felt sad and bored.
Right.
But that's a different kind of white person. She's a different kind of white person because a lot of white people won't see.
They won't watch media that has black people in
They
it.
won't watch media that has black people in it. But I was always taught that,
understand
you don't miss what you don't miss.
Right.
So if you see yourself, you're not going to miss a black person.
Right.
Black people miss themselves in content because we don't see ourselves.
Exactly.
That's really interesting. What does
Moran-
that say about me?
That you grew up different. She's weird
Right.
too. And
You grew up in LA, right? You grew up in like the Valley.
Yeah. And no, I didn't. I grew up in Hancock Park, which makes it even weirder for me because
but you went to Korean-based school. You went to the JCC.
Yeah, I
you-
guess
you
I
grew up
had,
with a
like,
whole-
exposure.
Rich as fuck, huh?
Yeah.
no, Koreatown in the Jewish community. Like, I guess I grew up in
Well, you're
more-
Jewish?
No,
That's what I thought.
No, I'm
okay.
not.
She's
I
not.
think I had exposure to culture that was different than mine from a
Right.
young age because in my neighborhood that was not common. Like,
But
I
her
was
mother
lucky
is
that
also-
my parents outsourced things.
Right.
for me.
Her mother was also very cultured. They came from Buffalo. They're Italian, immigrant kind of lifestyle.
And see, that's why her period spaghetti's so good.
I'm dead.
Fannita, don't start
Right?
that shit
I
again.
had the period spaghetti. I
Oh,
ate it.
It's
I had
delicious.
it. It was
God.
delish. I
Okay,
slurped
and
it
now
up.
for the
And I had 2
stupid
bowls.
fucking idiots who are gonna
Y'all
think.
cannot take a joke. She did like that's what.
First
that's,
of all, Raven said it, not me. I
Yes,
don't
and it
put
was
my
like-
blood in anything. It's just San
but it's a funny.
Marzano
And we can't
tomatoes.
laugh about it now. It's been a year and a half. It's been like 3 years since that joke,
people,
right?
And there's
people
the-
literally still come for me.
I had Miranda's period spaghetti and it was delicious as fuck.
And this is what I want to say
Thank
about cancel culture and bring it around. I think it's also kind of our bad as well because we let them get underneath our skin.
Yes, and it's so hard not to.
It's
but
hard not
but
to.
that's- But the best I've realized too, the best thing is to just shut the just let them talk.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, they're saying it to, and I hate when I fall. I hate when I take the bait.
So
I
what are
hate
some
when I take
things
the
that
bait.
you've said that you regret?
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely not a
Do I gotta
goddamn thing.
do I gotta be fake?
No, you don't.
No, you can be serious.
No, okay, how about this? Can I change the question?
Let
me change the question.
Okay.
What do you wish you didn't say the way you said it?
Okay.
Yeah, you said differently.
What could you say again differently but still get your point across?
The one thing I would change is bringing up Alex Earl. I think I don't think I should have brought her name up when I was trying to say that like black creators are paid less than white creators, but it wasn't like I was trying to compare myself to her. I was just trying to use a white girl that I know was always talked about and how everybody always says like, oh, she doesn't really have to do a lot for her content or whatever to like get the brand deals that she makes or whatever the fuck. But it wasn't trying to like tear her down or anything. Like I think Alex is a pretty girl, like whatever, you know what I'm saying? She's white and blonde, like of course she's gonna get to the bag. Like that's just how the world works. Like I'm not hating. Like I understand that's how it is, but I wish I guess like hadn't ever said her name. Like I just wish I didn't say her name because like obviously that would have started like an unnecessary thing between us because like it wasn't like coming from like a hater perspective. I was just saying that like you know trying to like make a comparison. Anything else? Like I don't regret what I said about like the colorism and fat phobia that's on the internet. I don't regret what I said.
Do you regret what you said about liking sofas versus sectionals? Because that's some fucked up shit.
Wait, can you read that? That's another thing I got canceled for. Can you read that?
Yes, you got canceled for saying that you like sectionals more than sofas.
What the fuck? Are you serious? Why?
But also, agreed. A sectional is fantastic.
So I made a video
because you can.
Raven, bro, and this is
what's wrong with y'all,
bro? And that's when I woke up and I was like, oh wait, yeah, I'll never be able to win. So I made a video saying like, hey, if you got a sofa, don't invite me over. Like I don't like going to people's houses if there's only 2 cushions on the couch. Like I like to spread out and rub my feet together. They call me a classist. And a sofa and a couch or a sofa and a sectional cost the same thing.
See, people just literally want to.
So the first comment was like, some of us make $15 an hour. Okay, so then am I gonna say if I like fridges, y'all ain't got fridges now, y'all ain't got a stove, y'all ain't got a microwave, y'all ain't got a like if y'all ain't got a couch. I'm shitting on you with my wealth because I have a couch. Like, there's 4 couches in here right now.
You said that stuff is so absurd, and you said earlier that you were just so angry. And do you remember the time when you were doing like many videos, many rants?
Oh yeah. They were like 7 minutes long.
Yeah, and you were also like on Twitch, I think a lot. There was a lot happening. Do you truly think that you were just pushed to such a place of anger and frustration that you just kind of
course,
snapped?
So here's the thing. When all that was happening, let's get into the circle of Fannita's life. My uncle had died.
Yes,
that's the first mark. I had plastic surgery. So I was on a fuck ton of meds and I was not, when I tell you like Laura, she's here. She had to come to my house. Like it was the first, like I literally invited her over for dinner, fell asleep while she was there. The first time I had slept in like 2 weeks. Like I was up on opioids and then I bought a purse for me and my best friend, like something that I was really proud of. And this is after y'all came on my podcast, so they tried to jump me for that. They started calling me a sexual assaulter with Carrington. And I was also in a toxic relationship. Another layer. So I'm not sleeping. My uncle just died. I'm in a toxic relationship. I'm hurting because of my boobs and my stomach. Like I can't move. I'm not sleeping. And I'm just in the comments. And like one thing I learned is that you are what you consume. I'm just reading negative and it's like, fuck y'all. I can't buy my best friend a purse. Like I don't ever buy anything for myself. I have to work 3 times as hard to get like a millisecond of the recognition. I have to climb these fucking barriers and jump over these hoops and jump over these walls. And y'all have always tried to tear me down for like the last 3 or 4 years. Nothing I ever do is good enough. Every time I try to move on or I try to be successful or I try to show black women that you don't have to be a certain way and you can speak your mind, you can defend yourself, like I'm the problem. And it just got to the point where I like something in my mind like snapped.
Without a doubt.
I was like I was so angry. And then like I remember I made a video about my uncle dying and being like, you know, guys, I'm about to fucking cry, but I was like, guys, you know, like going through stuff. And they're like, oh, now she want to cry. Like nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares what you're, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, what the fuck do y'all want from people? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all will call somebody everything but a child of God and ruin their fucking life because you want an apology. You get the apology. The apology's not good enough.
It's never good enough. Because
No.
they don't want an apology.
They don't. They, like, if you don't like me, just keep it at that. Don't try to use these minuscule things that I have. When people on the internet have said fucking worse. Somebody has said that Trayvon Martin deserved to get what was coming to him, and she came out with a fucking cosign clothing brand.
Yeah, it's insane.
And when I bring up those points, rightfully so, you have people whose videos still get 1 million likes, and they done been caught talking to 10 underage kids 15 times.
Yeah. It's
Rapists,
uneven.
racist, homophobes. And I'm just myself. And I've tried to and I'm so glad I'm in therapy because I've had to let that hatred go, because being on the internet was truly making me hate humanity as a whole.
Yeah.
If I didn't start therapy, if I didn't start going outside, I would just be a hate worm. You know what I mean? I would just hate everything because I felt myself becoming hateful and becoming mean. And it's you are what you consume. So if people are saying I'm mean and I'm constantly reading that and I'm constantly reading mean things about me, obviously and also I grew up in a way where I was always the first part to fight back. You know what I'm saying? I used to get in physical fist fights. I've always been don't talk to me crazy. And the way that I grew up and having my stepmom constantly abuse me and bully me, I swore to my 15-year-old self that when I'm an adult and I can stick up for myself, I'm never gonna let anybody talk about me. And it's because I'm on the internet and because I have followers, I can't defend myself. And then it's oh, if you defend yourself, you're guilty. If you don't say anything, you're guilty.
Yeah.
But when I started reading you bitches for filth, y'all was oh.
It's a hard world that you stepped yourself into. It's a world that is the wild, wild west in the sense that there's no decorum.
None.
Yeah. There are no rules. We are making up rules, and then they get torn away from us immediately, depending on someone else that you've never met's feelings at that time. And not that you asked for my opinion, but I do believe that your star and your light is made for something different. And what sucks from experience is that when you come into a wild, wild west as a first, all the bad things happen to you.
Right.
Yeah.
And great things too, but all the bad things happen to you. And then you get back, you heal, and then someone else comes up and they reap all of the benefits. And it makes you fucking bitter.
Furious.
Right.
It makes you bitter. And I'm a bitter ass bitch sometimes.
Right.
Because I went through a
Rightfully
lot.
so, though.
I went through a lot. But for you are so young and you have so much time to reinvent.
Exactly.
To get on the right platform. I think a woman like you who is not afraid to speak their mind needs a different platform with rules.
Right.
You need a platform that I'm going to be 100 and whatever, an editor, a company behind you,
Right.
your own education on how to say things without rubbing,
Right.
because it is a lesson that needed to be learned.
Yeah, and exactly. And that's why I told my manager when we talked about it too, is I'm just glad it happened now.
Yeah.
Versus when I'm 35. And also, everything that goes up must come down.
Yeah.
But you can always go back up again.
Yeah.
And now, before I'm making millions and really in the spotlight, I have the tools to know okay, when I am feeling these feelings, let's not pick up a phone.
Correct.
Yeah.
Let's pick up the phone and call my therapist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's dial her number and then let's chat with her. I've just realized that and I don't want to be an influencer anymore, if I'm being honest. What this stuff I told y'all I have coming out,
Yeah.
that's the lane that I'm trying to get into.
That's where you belong.
And I don't want to have public perception pay my bills.
Yeah.
I want to be able to just say what I want, clock out, and then that's it. And if you didn't like it, I don't really get into it.
And
you know
you
what I'm saying?
also learn how to have more separatism. I think that, part of being an influencer, you're so right there with people. You're so in your phone and on your phone and
Yes, it's so
engaging.
parasocial.
Yes, exactly. And when you reach different levels of success in this industry, you learn how to navigate that distance between the people that love you and that are watching you much more effectively.
Right.
So that you aren't just right there with them. That's
another thing,
always
too.
kind of this
Barrier.
With
space.
my generation, being parasocial has become normal.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know. I'm scared for the generation that is after yours, because the people that truly are growing up just on these,
It's dangerous.
It's actually dangerous.
I literally will read something, and then also I feel like the consumption of it all, you really will sit there and be like, wait a minute, hold on. I don't really believe this. What? This is everybody's agreeing with it. Maybe and that's another thing too. I was trying to justify it so much in my mind that I was I can't be the crazy. It's me? That's crazy.
They're gaslighting you on the internet, and it's not just the younger generation. I love my mom, and I'm going to talk a little bit about her right now, but she will send me stuff from the internet. She's like, oh my God, look, it's a real baby goat that fits in your hand. I'm like, no, no, mom.
Yeah, it's AI. It's
no,
fake.
mom, it's fake.
Right.
But look at all the likes. It has to be. No.
Right.
It's really difficult now. And even the parasocial, like, again, I come back to someone that started in the 80s. I got the chance to build my confidence as a celebrity without hearing
Exactly.
all
And then
of
you
the
didn't
bring
have
it
to
down.
like.
I
Okay,
didn't
let's say like
engage.
they were talking shit about you in the tabloids. That was just in the tabloids.
Yeah, it's one isolated
Right.
place.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you don't read that magazine, you good.
yeah.
But I did, when Facebook started, I did come up and start, coming into it. I wrote on Facebook a lot. I would say any apology that I needed to. My mom and I would like clap back a little bit there. And then there was a point when my mom kept going, and I was like, we'll never catch up. We'll never catch up.
And that's why, like, I've just learned the art of letting it go.
Yeah,
my
let
life
it
is
go.
fine. I love my life. I love the opportunities that I have.
You got
and-
bags, you're fine.
Exactly. And it's like, a lot of people's lives are miserable. And if I got to be the punching bag for you to get that shit off your chest instead of paying for a therapist, well, shit, do it, girl.
Outside of
Pay me.
therapy,
Right.
Pay me.
outside of therapy, how else are you taking care of your mental health?
Fitness. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You see, I'm looking.
Yes.
Hell
You
yeah.
look super great.
I know, right?
I really hate that people have hated on you for becoming healthier, for your body transformation.
Right? Like,
yeah,
isn't that insane?
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all mad at me because what gags me, right? It's like I was never a body positivity influencer. I was just cool with being fat. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just fine with being fat. Like I knew I was fat. Everybody knew I was fat. Like it was never one of those things where I was like, be who you are and be fat. Like I just was fine with being fat.
So how do you feel about those who said, be who you are and be, fat, and then start
Lost
losing
weight
weight secretly? But
And
like,
that's another thing too with me. I have always been transparent about my weight loss. I've never kept it a secret because I had like that type of relationship with my followers. A lot of girls be on that shit and they don't want to let y'all know something, and then they start posting gym vlogs and they got the rule over y'all lives.
yeah.
I think here's my thing. I think something I think as humans we're all changing, bro. And I
Yes.
think it's
Hopefully.
fine to fucking change your mind. Like some shit I said a year ago, I probably wouldn't say today. Something I thought yesterday, I probably don't think today. And it's like, but I do think those type of influencers should be a little bit more forthcoming with their honesty. But who am I to judge?
I'll judge.
Okay, period.
I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
that way about celebrities. I feel that way about influencers. I feel that way about humans. I feel
Right.
like when you're standing on a soapbox for so long and then you flip that soapbox over but don't give us a chance to see your mental process through it.
And then we
And
clock you, and then you still lying about
And
it.
then you still lying about it. Now, it's not your obligation to do it,
Right.
but you have set yourself up to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, I have been thick my whole entire life. I was fine with it. I lost weight. And when I lost weight the first time, I didn't tell the truth because I was too young and it's whatever. But half of it was I lost weight because I stopped stressing
Right.
and I got my mental right. But even now, there's the shot, there's the Ozempic, there's this, there's that. And there is someone out in the world where super talented, super amazing, stood on that soapbox for so long. But I think there's a difference between healthy and being yourself and just doing what can bring you a bag.
Right.
I don't believe that we need to be promoting unhealthy lifestyles, whether it's extreme anorexia or extreme obesity. I think we need to be just promoting life.
Yeah, I agree. And I
Period.
think that part of what happens when it comes to body is representation is really important.
Right.
So people who are overweight or underweight or in the middle, they like to see themselves. Like we've established this, right? So I think that when you become the person where people are like, oh, she's really comfortable being fat and she talks
Right.
about it and she owns it, that's empowering me to feel comfortable in my body. And I then want to, when you change, you hurt that person on some level.
Right.
And that's the parasocial relationship. And
Right.
unfortunately, I think what also happens, because I've been in places in my life where I've needed to lose weight, or I've looked at someone and I've wanted it. When you see someone else get the thing you want and you don't know how to attain it, it can be extremely triggering.
Yep.
And it's like the way I lost weight isn't even unattainable. I told y'all step by step. Like,
No, but it's still it's
Right.
it's that
Not
mental
you, those
block.
other people.
Right.
It's still just really hard for people to lose weight. It's really hard to figure out how to eat differently, or like we're so addicted and we're so ingrained and we're so patterned that it's really hard to change those cycles. It's why the weight loss industry is a mega million
that's why they're
dollar.
making millions.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
They did it on
people-
purpose, though.
People are just stuck in this loop. So when you see somebody who you felt this attachment to, of being like, wait, you're giving me the confidence to feel okay, which everyone deserves to feel okay.
Right.
It just becomes this hate cycle. And then the expectation that a public person, like you're saying, should not be allowed to change or should not be allowed to have
That's
growth
unfair.
is really unfair.
But also something about me that nobody like really knows is that I did not grow up fat. Like I did not grow up fat. Like I went to college looking like this. Like I gained weight in college.
You know why I believe you? Because there's some fat people that lose weight and they face look crazy. You know what I mean? Like you look normal.
My face is like people try to say that like my face looks big and like my head is bigger than my body.
it's
Like
not. It's
no,
perfectly
like, This is
proportioned.
literally how my face looked the way I was growing up. You guys don't fucking know me. You don't know
Yeah.
anything about me.
Yeah.
I weighed less than this going into my freshman year of college. Right? My whole life I was about like 140, 145. Like, because my stepmom would starve me. We went through the whole rigmarole. And so I was only fat for like 5 years. And like I knew that I was like fat, you know what I'm saying? I knew that I was like a BBW. Like I thought I was big boned, but I didn't know that I was like obese until TikTok. Like, god damn, let a big bitch be in her bikini. What's the problem? Like, what's tea? And it's like people saw me getting more. Okay, obviously, when you get shit on for being fat the whole time you're on the internet, obviously when I lose a little bit of weight and get sexy on you bitches, I'm gonna start talking my shit a little more. Like, duh.
Yeah.
And it's like, but y'all can't never say that like I got my confidence when I lost weight. Let's check this. Let's check the Carfax. I was in bikinis. I was at spring break. Had all the boys all over me. Like I was always at the frat parties. I was always doing the handstands.
Also,
like,
your level of confidence, your level of energy is not something that just is created overnight on
Yes!
the internet. Like this is a full-born personality.
Right, like, this
you
is-
came out the womb like talking
Literally.
and ready to go.
No, I've been a talker since I was a baby. Like,
Yeah.
like that. Everybody knows that. Like, I love food. I love these things. Like, so for people to be like, yeah, you let the internet change you. Like, girl, no, I didn't want to be that big. Like, and here's another thing too.
Get it out, girl. Get it out.
I'm gonna say something real
Talk your shit. Let's go.
and a little controversial.
Ooh.
We love that. Should we get canceled on this podcast?
I mean, girl, I don't even give a fuck no more.
I know.
I don't care at all.
Okay, say your thing.
Yeah, so here's my thing. Something that isn't talked about is that once you are a certain weight, which the weight that I was 325 pounds, there are certain things you cannot do.
Period.
Yeah.
And so for me, the embarrassment of not being able to buckle my seatbelt on the plane, like I'm adventurous. I like, doing activities. I like jet ski and I like horseback ride and I like zip line and I like
coasters.
all that. You can't do it when you're a certain weight.
Yeah.
At night, I would literally be choking on my own vomit from acid reflux. I couldn't walk up the stairs without breathing heavy as hell. I needed like an asthma pump. I was borderline diabetic. So if I would have just stayed big for the sake of y'all wanting me to stay big, I
Would have
just
died.
I would have been dead.
Yeah.
No, it's a real thing, and again, it's that culture of yes, love yourself and love your body,
Of
but
course.
no when it's starting to be detrimental to your life here
Exactly.
on the earth.
And I
And
could
this-
see my life passing me by.
Yeah, and you're too young for that. And this is the thing too, what we're talking about with these extremes, right? Where we're talking about how now everyone is so soft. It's and again, it's another extreme. It's this extreme of being like, no, accept yourself for however you are. Here's the reality. Sometimes you are unhealthy, and that's what you have to accept.
Right.
And that doesn't mean don't love yourself. That
You
doesn't
yes.
mean that just means the cold
your
heart
shit
Let's just be
together.
real with ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's your prerogative as a human to choose to live in this space, but you can also change it.
That's
Right.
really hard for a lot of generations to deal with because they feel so what's the word, like they're not able to speak or they're not able to express themselves from however they were raised. But that is so true, babes. We really have a hard time looking at ourselves with a lens of reality.
Yeah.
And that's why I've always been. That's literally. I had this conversation like a couple days ago. Like I am very self-aware. I know who I am. I remember when I was overweight. I was 325 pounds. I was my heaviest weight. I was laying in bed, And I was like, oh my God, like I want a man that's like tall and fit and like makes a lot of money and that like will like love me and da 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 da. And I had a thought. I said, well, bitch, what are you doing right now that deserve that kind of man?
Nah.
And I was like, oh, I kind of gagged myself. It's like, girl, you sit in your bed all day eating fast food. You don't work out. You don't walk. You don't even see the sunlight. You're big, slappy, and funky all day. Like,
Now here's my question: if someone said that to you, would you be offended at
No.
that time? And that's the problem nowadays. We don't want somebody else to tell us our truth,
right.
and that's. To me, a good friend. A good friend is like, bitch, you smell. Get your life in order. Oh, thank
Right.
you. I love you. If you said that to someone outside,
Every time, like anytime I bring up losing weight to my friends, they be like, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Like,
Yeah.
only on the internet will you hear people like, I want to change my life. No, you're perfect the way you
Exactly.
are. No, I'm not. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a better version of yourself. And like, no shade. Now I feel like I look how I always felt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was really giving it to you bitches when I was big, like, this is how like I envisioned myself. And like, I never really imagined life after being fat. Like, I never imagined that I could look so delicious and cute and gorgeous. like, and it's like I'm aging like fine wine. Like, no shade. Like, I get more gorgeous like every week. And so it's like,
I love this confidence.
you can do anything. Like, you probably have never thought about life on the other side. And let me tell y'all something, girls. Let me tell y'all something. I mean, I'm be so real. Getting on the smaller side is like getting a membership to the Soho House.
period.
Like,
Changes things.
life gets good as motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And you're not puny.
right.
You're not underweight.
No,
Right.
you're healthy.
You're healthy. You eat. You exercise. You're just healthy.
Right.
It's not about the visual. It's about how you feel in your body and what
the
your
visual
body.
is a byproduct.
Yeah.
There is,
Right.
something that I've been learning is that when you're in correct alignment with your body, and that means you're not too skinny.
And you just project it and everybody can see it.
Yes, exactly. What happens is beauty is a byproduct of health.
Right.
And that is what we should all be more focused on. It's like when you're willing to take the 30-minute walk. I saw this TikTok the other day. And it was this woman, and she had bought new running shoes, and she was just trying to muster up the strength to take a 20-minute walk. And she was like on TikTok trying to convince herself to get out of her house. She'd been pushing it off for a week, and she got the new shoes to help her motivation. And it's like, that feeling of being so entrapped in yourself is so difficult, but you have to find some way just to push yourself out and through. And the thing is in my mind, I'm like, you're doing this again on TikTok where you're opening yourself up to the public court of opinion. But ultimately it's like you don't want people on TikTok telling you what to do or how to do it.
And
you want to
also,
find
like,
it in yourself and within your community. Because what we were saying really quickly about if someone had said that to you, if a random person had said to you when you were at that weight, oh, you're so fat, like, and people probably had, it doesn't feel good. And you're not going to absorb it and be like, oh, okay, let me take that in and now let me look at myself.
It would be like, fuck what your opinion is.
Exactly.
Right.
You want it to come from a source that you trust and a source that you can go, I know you're saying this to me with love and my best interest. Yeah. And there's the difference too. And how we speak to each other is like, you have to understand who you're getting. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
And it's like, you can't, because like people will come on the internet like, guys, bully me into going to the gym. What good is that gonna do?
Right.
Like, you're letting a whole bunch of like fat phobic people tell you that you're fat and you already know that. Like, you don't need to be bullied. You don't have to be talked to aggressively. And like, I am a firm believer that like, even if you are bigger or heavier or whatever, you ain't gotta hate yourself for it, girl. Like,
You don't have to hate yourself.
I still found the beauty in myself when I still thought I was gorgeous. Like, I didn't think I was ugly until everybody told me I was. Like,
Exactly.
I still, like, literally, I feel like when I was fat, I thought I looked like this, like, no shade. Like,
Me too. Fannita, me too.
Right.
You guys have, I could say jokingly to Raven that she has like the reverse body dysmorphia that I have, which is I've always feel like I'm much bigger than I am.
I'm so
it's
skinny.
Like,
I literally can wear her
same.
clothes.
yeah, she literally wants to share clothes sometimes. And
like,
that
me
is,
and Miranda are low-key having a skinny off.
we are. We both
I'm
have our,
low-key taking it.
But if you need to lose weight or you feel like you don't need to lose weight, both are fine.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck.
We just want to make sure that we just want to make sure that you know that you need to be healthy first. We need to make sure that your body is working at its utmost. We need to make sure that your brain is working at its utmost. So if you have any eating disorders or you feel like you can't get out and walk, go search for help. Go find a friend. Go,
don't
talk to
ask
someone.
for the court of public opinion to
Don't
like
do that.
to stone you because you're overweight.
Don't do that.
You know what I'm saying? Also, something I feel like that has been changing on the internet too is that the fat phobia is running rampant. We get into like the early 2000 Coke skinny era.
we are. It's about to
like
be weird.
it's getting real weird.
Yeah, it's getting weird.
Like, people are still calling me fat. Like, and listen, I was 300 pounds, and if this is fat, I'll be that. I don't really y'all can't say nothing to hurt my feelings no more. Like, no shade. Like, I know I look good as a motherfucker now, and I'm saying, and all the boys be on my body like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think that you and I can no longer be canceled because we've just been canceled for
So,
existing.
like I said, I like sectionals. Like, y'all can't expect me to
I
take
know.
y'all
That's
seriously
what I'm
no more.
saying. So you're
Actually, I just like love seats, so fuck your sofa and your sectional.
You're about to get real canceled, babes.
And don't unless you have a recliner in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
Like,
talk to me. I'm busy.
If you have a lazy boy, we're out of here.
yeah, like if you don't have plastic like what?
Oh my God, Fannita, let's toast.
Toast. I'm out of water.
I am
Going on.
We're all out of
Waiter.
liquid. She didn't give very much to anybody.
That's what I'm saying. She gave me a swallow.
I know.
Like you know I be thirsty doing these interviews.
filled your cup.
Today we are toasting to Chanel Taper.
What up, Chanel Taper?
Chanel recently got the world record
Yes.
for longest tongue on a woman.
Ooh, hey, Chanel Taper.
Sorry, Miley, you out of here.
Period.
It measures 3.8 inches from the tip to her lips when it's sticking out.
From the tip
3.8
to
inches?
her lips.
How long is that? Like that's like past her chin, right? What is 3.8 inches?
First of all, Chanel Taper, how long did you know that you had this
a long tongue.
this situation? 2, have
Does
you
it
put it
fit
to
in
good
the mouth?
use?
I would hope so.
Hilarious.
3, do you
my
brush
God.
your tongue? 4,
Yes,
do
you
you
do.
have a lisp? 5, what's that tongue
Do
do?
there any like I guess not benefits of having a long tongue? Like what do you think? Like
I don't know what that would be.
Maybe
right?
I would. It doesn't fit in the mouth properly.
If it's
Yeah.
No, if it's in her mouth, in her mouth, in her
Something
mouth.
fits.
yeah, no, that ass.
Like I wonder if she can do tongue tricks and like tie cherry stems with her tongue.
I can do that with my normal size tongue.
me
Well, I
too.
can't.
She could probably like tie a rope with her tongue or some shit.
Goddamn, I don't know, Chanel. Cheers to you.
Cheers,
Chanel.
Chanel.
Cheers,
That
Chanel.
long ass,
And
that
that
long ass
long-ass
tongue. You lizard girl, you.
Okay, Fannita, let everybody know where they can find you.
Oh my God, I don't want it to end. I missed you guys.
Miss you too, love.
TikTok, if you give a fuck. Instagram at Fannita, Fannita. Don't go across the train. I hope. You know what I'm saying. Hopefully these bitches give me my clout that I deserve.
Yes.
And let us know what other projects you're going to be headed
I'm
into.
gonna be on a show coming out soon on a very big fucking platform. So suck my dick.
Yes.
Y'all can't kill me. I'm a bad bitch. Y'all not bigger than the program. So that's coming out at either the end of July or end of August. I don't know when this airs, but hopefully by the time it airs, y'all can like, be like, oh my God, Fannita was on there and she's like still so gorgeous and pretty and like, why did
Yeah.
everybody hate her to begin with? You know what I'm saying?
How did you feel about changing your format, literally, because it's a different kind of way of filming, it's a different lifestyle?
The thing is, I've been like involved, like I've been watching that for like my whole life, so I've always wanted to do it. It is like a little weird to like be recorded that much and like recorded everywhere. Like there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
Now I can start really pivoting into saying fuck the social media shit.
Good for you.
And just being able to have like, you know what I'm saying, a reality TV check and like just do more and then like hopefully get into hosting, then get into acting and then get into scripted work because like TV's always been my goal. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to be on social media forever and the opportunity came at like the perfect time when I was feeling like down about myself and feeling like I had lost my purpose and like not knowing what I was going to do. But something that like I've really come to learn and come to understand is that like it doesn't matter if 1 million people hate my motherfucking guts. I just need one person to like me. Never let anybody write your story. Never let anybody tell you what you're capable of. Without believing in myself, I would have never been able to achieve anything that I've accomplished thus far. Like, because I am delusional. Everybody always calls me delusional. You're absolutely right. But I call it manifestation. Like, I've always said I was going to get on a reality TV show, and I did. I always said that I was going to move to LA, and I did. I always said that I was going to interview Raven, and I did. Like, I've always said I was going to do all these things, and I did just because I believe. Like, nothing is impossible. And, this just showed me that, like, I just need to continue loving myself and being who I am because good things happen to good people.
Well, Fannita,
Amen.
I just want to say that you embody an attitude that I know so many young women can look up to, like you look up to Meg Thee Stallion.
And you, girl, what?
I appreciate it, but you're the next generation, and you are the one doing it, and I just want to say thank you so much for coming on Tea Time, blessing us with your
I miss you guys.
manifestations. Thank you
We
guys
love
so
you.
much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Hey, if you really like this podcast, share it with somebody. Let them know that we're out here. We're trying to get these subscribers, hunty. Love you guys. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Before we go, we just wanted to take a quick moment to talk about our friend Malcolm.
Malcolm-Jamal Warner is no longer here in his human suit. He has integrated back into the universe. I will miss him, And we are sending love to his wife, his mother,
His
his
daughter.
child. And, you know, everyone knows him from The Cosby Show, Malcolm and Eddie, and all of the shows that he's done after. But I knew him in a different way.
Can you share one of your favorite stories about you, Malcolm?
Oh my goodness, Malcolm. So he was like this random big brother that would impart such amazing knowledge onto me. A funny knowledge is that he goes, when you start drinking, Raven, make sure you count the days you drink compared to the days you don't drink. That's when you
Wise
know you have a
words.
problem. I was like, thank you, sir.
Depending upon that number. and what
Depending upon
looks
that
like,
number,
you might
then
have
you
an
need to get
issue.
help. You might need help or not.
Malcolm was such a light, and you could see that light in his face, his smile. He was just a beautiful, beautiful soul.
I actually talked to him like 3 or 4 days before he went on this trip, and I'm doing a documentary, and he was going to be on the documentary. And I was so excited because he said something to me on the phone, which I'm going to say here instead. But he said, people will never understand you, Raven. And I go, thanks, bro. And he goes, no, me too, because we were on The Cosby Show at a time that will never happen again.
Yeah.
It can never be recreated. He was a teenager and I was 3. And when you are on something as massive as that show at such a young age,
Yeah.
your brain chemistry is changed for life. And we kind of laughed about it. And he was like, we can't do anything else. There is nothing else that we can do that in career wise.
Yeah,
We will
yeah, yeah.
always be attached to this industry. And I grew to learn him more after the Cosby Show. Obviously I was 3, he was 13.
you guys grew up together.
We grew up, but he was an adult.
Yeah.
And I remember I went to there's just so much stuff. I went to his house when his baby was first born, and I wanted to live in a house like his. And he just had his head on his shoulders because of his mother, Pam, because of his experience. And not a lot of children in the industry grow up the way we did, to where we kept our head on our shoulders. You never saw him in anything.
Yeah.
He knew how to be a human without letting the celebrity take over.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, the joy that emanates from him, the wisdom, the talent. You guys, his music ability was absolutely amazing.
His poetry. He was a poet.
Poet was
Yeah.
I didn't go to his last concert because I was in LA, and he was like, you missed it, sis. Like, it was bomb. And I'm like, I know, you kill it every time, bro. Just do me a favor. Don't let space get between your friends and you. Go and support the people that you love. Don't say I have, my favorite excuse for all my friends is I took my bra off, I'm not leaving the house. Like, go put your bra on and go see your friend.
Well, the truth is that we only
You
know.
never know when they'll
Yeah,
leave.
we have today. That's what we know. We have today, and we don't know if we have tomorrow. So you have to, be as present as we can and tell the people that we love them. And
go
we
see
love
them.
Malcolm.
We love you, Malcolm. We love you. And for those of you that grew up with him, where he has touched your life, your feelings matter just as much as someone who's worked beside him.
Yeah,
He
it's a
was
loss for
America's
everybody.
big brother,
Yeah.
especially for our community. And we witnessed a couple of butterflies
Yeah.
in our
You have
in our life.
another angel watching over you.
shit. I got the whole Hark Angels going on now. I'm gonna need-
Hark the hair.
I got everybody up in heaven looking down. I'm gonna need y'all to stop that. I don't like it. I need to see y'all in person.
Anyhow, we just had to take a moment to
We love
say
you,
this.
Malcolm.
I love you.
I love you too.